Wait. Okay, it's working. Thank God. Today we're doing something different. We're doing Division 4. Let me send me the draft link. Oh, there we go. Draft link is there. It's only a little bit scuffed, but that's the usual, isn't it? Let me open my dashboard real quick as well. Looks like we should be good to go in a second. Yeah. Stream manager. And the chat. And there we go. Okay. I'm good to go. Stream. Alright. Okay, I have to open the OPGGs of these teams since I was supposed to cast Div 3. But I thought to myself, if Div 3 is being casted by 404 Quantum Enigma anyway, might as well stream something that is not being streamed, right? I think it's fair to give them a shot, showing what's up in the playoffs. I am seeing Emerald 4, but I'm not sure why is an Emerald 4 player in Div 4? Is it a caster, a coach? Who knows, right? Yeah, so while they're still checking things, let me open Synergize Dusk, that's one. And
excellent!
Oh, thank you. I gotta turn it down, it's way too loud. It's been a while since I've been streaming regularly. And now when I'm actually getting follows, it's kinda crazy listening to it over and over. Okay. Yeah, so let me do main desktop. Draft draft should be. Wait, let me go to webcam once again. The champ select. Okay. The draft should be good to go. Yeah, again, I don't know who this guy is. I know he's an Emerald player here. Is it allowed? I'm so confused. Yeah, Comfy is the mid laner. Alright. I guess it's time to get this show on the road. Let me lower the volume of this thing. And yeah, we have a Malzahar ban, Nasus ban. The last time I've seen a Nasus ban was against Pobla in Div 2 from Sterenberg Warriors. Really that common of a champion. Malzahar ban seems pretty crazy. This is way too loud. I guess going down. Ari. Let me look at these players for a second. Who do we have here? Yeah, Malzahar, there's a lot of games, so I'll give him that. So that's a worth ban, I assume. Nautilus is very straightforward support. Amumu, I assume, is the jungler's pick? Can't really see it. Ari, yeah, I can't really see it. Maybe it was played in the games. In the previous games in Div 4 group stage, Mel, very strong, regardless of the elo she's in. I'll say the lower the elo, the stronger, if people don't actually know how to play around her abilities. Her abilities, yeah. And we have a Veigar. Veigar into Mel. Well, she can walk through the stun. She can deflect the ulti at the Veigar. I think it is a fairly Mel-favored matchup. Veigar doesn't really like these longer range mages. Mel can just poke him from a safe distance, yeah. With the laser. Yeah, Aphelios. We're definitely in the front line on the side of Ashen and Kittens. Because right now, that Mundo is gonna run straight in. Okay, we have a Cho'Gath. Depending on the skill of those players, Cho should be winning early with the E. But Mundo should just take it home later on. But it seems it's Mundo jungle in the end and Warren top. Again, these tank matchups, if Cho has Grasp and it's maxing E, it should be Cho favored for these short trades. But the longer the game goes, I think Ornn will have the edge against the Cho'Gath, unless he's really fed from whatever source there may be. Sona ban, Naafiri jungle ban, I assume, because we already have a Veigar pick. Could be Veigar bot lane. I don't think they play it though. The Synergize Dusk team. Yeah, I see Veigar in here, but not for the bot lane. Okay. I do see a Mel. And there's a Lilia ban. I am very quiet. Well, we can remedy that. It's okay. Yeah, I usually lower myself because my mic tends to pick up everything in the area, but I can just, yeah. Also, I play games with the mic Lifeline for PS2, so I don't want to be too loud. But it's okay. If it's way better, then it's way better. I'll just keep it that way. Let's see. We have bot lane left, ADC and support. We have a very strong front line. Now we just need maybe something like a Jinx would be good. A solid hyper carry. Maybe Yunara, Xayah. Since she can fire from the belt. Yeah, Sivir is good too. A solid ultimate for the chasing. And solid wave clear. Any support will do, to be honest. But Sivir is really good with an Enchanter. Really happy with it. Milio could work for... there is some CC. Well, you can't really cleanse a Chokyu, a Rupture. But you can cleanse Aphelios Stun, Mel Stun, Nami Bubble. Could be a good Milio game. Or we could just pick a full all-in champion and kill that Nami in the lane. Nami Aphelios is very squishy, but a very good lane. Nami great with all the more on-hitty type of champions with abilities, like Corki, Aphelios, Draven. Can't really go wrong with Nami with these champs, right? Ashen Kittens, I feel like the game will be much more difficult to play. Especially that Kayn notoriously good against tanks, but if played from behind, the champ is dog shit. Completely dog shit and useless. I've seen many useless Kayns in my solo queue games, and in pro play as well. Not that many Kayn pro play games, but definitely a champion which could be called Feast of Famine, right? Like Bel'Veth. You're either very strong, very useful, or just non-existent. Alistar is gonna completely nullify the Kayn all-in. Assuming they can blow him up. I don't. If he goes Red Kayn with healing, like the Omni event item that was released recently, I think maybe the Kayn can do something. But right now, I like the Synergize Dusk draft better. Veigar can get farmed by Mel, and if that happens, then the game gets way more difficult. But the longer the game goes, I think Dusk should have the edge with their hyper carries, mid and bot lane. I just don't know how good these players are. Again, this is my first time in Div 4, but surely they can show some teeth in this winner's bracket match. Let me do stream R, just to make sure on the same page. Let me turn this off. Okay, let me look at these players for a second again. This is Dusk, yeah? This is Dusk. This is Kittens. Why is this guy playing? Again, why is it Emerald 4 player here? Unless it's allowed to have an Emerald 4 player who peaked while playing. I guess it could be allowed. We have this guy. Nami, Malzahar, Aurelion Sol, Sivir. Pretty standard champions, to be honest. Nothing too much of the ordinary. These win rates, though, are a bit frightening. It's been a while since I've seen 35% win rate. Like most played champion as well.
Excellent!
Maybe it's time to drop the Lunar, bro. Thank you, bro. Fat Bold Brit. Great name. I'm currently working with a... Started peak this season. I see. Comfy was gold the last few seasons. Okay. Fair. Quite a drastic change going from gold to emerald, but kudos to him. I guess he got he's doing something right now. We're talking game plan. I see. As I was saying, I only recently got affiliate on this channel since I have had a long hiatus when it comes to streaming. So now I'm working with the artists to come up with some cool emotes, some badges, redo my whole profile because it's a bit AI right now. I can't draw for shit, you know. So once I come up with something with the artist, maybe something to do with Oni demons, like something Japanese, you know, that could work. Then the channel could really start looking a bit less like shit, like it does right now. I still think I did a good job, but you know, AI will still remain AI. Yeah, as I was saying, Dusk draft definitely, I think, very favorable. Unless Ashen Kittens will just completely diff them in lane. It is a possibility. If Aphelios gets extremely fed and Mel, then they really won't get there. They won't get the late game. And these tanks will just do nothing. It will get eaten by Mel's laser and the ultimate that executes people and Aphelios. And the Kane anti-tank build, right? With Red Kane. Happy birthday, okay. What's his birthday? How old is he? Do you know? I'm like when it comes to video game, I'm like a fossil, you know? I'm 31. I have 3 kids, 2 dogs, and a cat. So it's really rough to find time to play video games and at this point. But I do try. Maybe playing on 5 accounts isn't really the play, but I have ranked anxiety. I can't play on my 41. Okay, I see how it is. And he got Emerald. Well, again, kudos to him. Maybe he got some coaching. Yeah, the peaked Emerald out of gold. He got out of gold and peaked Emerald this season. Hopefully he'll just keep on climbing, but he will not be able to return to Div 4 after this for 2 years, I believe. Once he peaked Emerald, I don't think he's going back to Gold. I'll be honest. I don't know what would have to happen for him to that drastically lower his skill. Okay, we are in Champ Select. This should be a breeze, right? Let's just chop, guys. We know what we picked. Just let's get this over with. I still have to wait 3 minutes for this spectator delay, right? 12.5 at best. Well, he may be 41 physically, but 12 in his heart, you know? It's similar to me. Like, I'm the opposite. I'm a 31, but in my heart, I'm like 50. Thank you, Ash. I guess it's the organization's channel, I believe. That's how it looks like, at least. I always wanted to cast Div 4, but I just didn't have the time, you know? I would be correct. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. As I said, since Div 3 was getting streamed anyway by the opposing org, so Quantum Enigma, and it is only fair to give you guys a shot, right? And have a streamer. So, regardless of the size, of course. But size doesn't matter, as we all know. Yeah, let me. As for our team, okay. While this is happening, let me look in the match reports for Div 4 and see how were they performing. Because again, I don't really keep track of Div 4. I'll be honest. Arrange art on the stream tonight. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, well, I mean, it's playoffs right now, so everyone is busy with something, right? Okay, I see they did play at Vega pretty lackluster, I'll be honest. Just looking at the damage. Sivir, see Malzahar was the second game for the Dusk team. Mel, holy shit, 19 kills. Okay, if that's how Div 4 games look like, well, I guess we're in for a show. In Div 3, I already didn't know what the fuck was happening. People just dying for no reason. I mean, it was funny to watch. It was entertaining. But I still don't know what the fuck was happening. I imagine here, it's double that. It's double the excitement. Didn't make playoffs. I didn't see they exceeded. I see. I understand. I mean, it happens, you know? Alright, I saw one game of Dusk. Let's be fair and let's look up Ashen Kittens. Rengar, Twitch. Okay, these are my type of champions. I'm hoping to see a Twitch in this best of 5 then. Drama? Hey, I'm a non-drama person. Kappa. I love all the drama. Keep it coming, guys. I'll try to get to know it. Get to know the details, I want to say. Alright, what was I saying? There was a Ivern support as well. Okay, Ivern Twitch and a Rengar. It's not something you see every day. Frenchie is a beast. Okay. Okay. I mean, Twitch is the only ADC I was ever good at. Granted AP. So whenever I see Twitch and LCS, LEC, Korean, what was it? Yeah, the Korean LCS. I forget the name. Sorry. And like these semi-competitive games, like these minor leagues, I'm all for it. You know. I'm tired of seeing these staple ADCs all the time. And what was the second game? Let's see. Samira. Okay, this guy means business. He plays all these fucking hyper carries. Aphelios, Samira, Twitch. Okay, sorry if I'm just looking down. I just don't have a second monitor at the moment. I still have to buy it, so I'm just looking down on my phone where I have the chat. Right. It looks a bit awkward, but it's the best I can do right now. Yeah, that was a stomp, I guess. It happens. Yeah. 2 minutes, and we will be enjoying this first playoff game. I have a pleasure to cast. I want to say hopefully 5 games. But it will take it would take a tremendous amount of time, and me talking for 5 games will definitely strain my voice. But hey, as long as it's entertaining, again, I'm all for it. I have some Lay's downstairs, not sponsored by the way. Would happily take Lay's sponsorship, of course, but sadly, it's not meant to be right now. Funny fact, I eat the Lay's, like the red paprika ones, right? I eat them with ice cream. Apparently, that's very frowned upon when it comes to my friends. But maybe you have a different opinion. It's just when you mix this spicy, salty taste, you add. Sorry, yeah. There are some ads. Not that many, I think. I tried to, I managed to. I wanted to make sure there are no ads, like pre-roll ads when they click the stream, because I think that's horrible. But yeah, you might not get ads if you have an add-on, of course, which sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. They keep changing it. Twitch is trying to bypass any ad blockers, right? But yeah, no problem. All right, 5 seconds. I'm very eager to see these teams play, and see how a Div 4 player thinks on both sides. And we should be good to go. Yeah. All right, let me make sure I remember to zoom out with Control-Shift-Z, because it's just better to see, right? And any day now, guys. Like, make sure there are no pauses. Please, God, because I did cast games where pauses lasted like 15 minutes per game, and I just wanted to end myself. It was definitely a sight to see. Okay, we have 40 Ps across the board. Yeah, hey, bro. 40 Ps. I can't say I agree with the choice. Mid lane. Depends what you're playing, but I think definitely for top lane, TP is a bit overrated because you get it anyway once you finalize your quest, and that extra summoner for these 1v1s could make all the difference, right? So I think in higher divisions, it's more of a staple, not for everyone, but for a lot of players who just go a combat or defensive summoner. You can go Ghost, you go Ignite, Exhaust, right? That's the usual 3 that you go. But hey, you want to be a bit safer with the TP, that's fine. Mid lane, once you complete your quest, you do run with home guards. I mean, you don't have to complete the quest for it, but you do run with home guards to mid anyway very fast. I guess that TP can come in handy later for some split pushing. I don't think Veigar can really split push against Kayn, but we will have to see. Right now I'm stuck at 0%. Hopefully, yeah, there is a problem. Let's hope it resolves itself. It wouldn't be the first time when Riot Client pooped itself. Hopefully it didn't miss anything important. And hopefully the last patch didn't break anything. Because as it stands right now, it seems fairly broken. Elevator music could be in order. This is the first time I'm seeing this, so I'm a bit perplexed and don't really know what to do. I don't have the players. Okay, thank God. Yeah, hi Lumpy. Would you like me to join? Would you like to join the cast in Gold League? I think it will be very interesting. And hopefully you're feeling much better. You're not leaking as much from your eyeballs. The Mel is indeed Emerald. Apparently she was gold all this time, but now peaked Emerald for some reason. All right, let me call you on Discord really quick. And
Hello there.
hello there.
Ah, my voice is back to normal.
Yeah.
No more leak.
It's no more leaking. All right, that's great to see. As I was saying, I'm casting a Division 4 match, which is Gold 1 peak. Gold 1
Peak.
99 OP. Yes, that's the highest
With
he
the
can get.
exception
That's
of Mel Madada.
yes, because when he started playing, he was gold, and once the tournament began, then he peaked higher.
Oh,
Yeah.
how did he peak that much higher?
I don't know. I don't know. It's very interesting.
That's very suspicious.
Very sussy, yes. Hopefully, he was not sandbagging, but the guy is saying he's vouching for you. He was silver gold for 2 split. I guess he just locked in, and apparently he recently got he's 41 right now.
41.
41 years old. Yes.
Years of age, in fact.
Yeah.
So he did just lock in. I respect
He
that.
just
actually.
locked in. He just he had his broccoli smoothie and he locked in.
Needed words of encouragement, probably.
Yeah.
It's confidence issues when you're at that age, you know? I'm
Yes,
sure it is.
Yeah. Performance issues in many sides of life.
Yeah.
But
No.
anyway.
I'm sorry for this Vagar, but I'm sure he can manage.
If you lock it, it should be locked because you're rank limited. I mean, yeah, like obviously in the next split he will not be allowed to play both in he'll not be allowed to play in the lowest division, but there is a rule: if you peak during the tournament, then as long as you don't peak over a certain threshold, you're still allowed to play. Like in Div 1 you can't peak Master, in Div 2 you can't peak Diamond 3, and I don't know the limits of other divisions. But yeah, it happens, you know.
Good context.
Yeah. Gold 1 soft cap, hard cap. Yeah, Emerald 2 is another hard cap. That's what the guy's saying. All right.
Very fun.
What do you think of these? What do you think of these comps? I think I haven't seen a Kane for a while. I'll be honest.
Kane is an interesting pick.
Definitely great against tanks.
I'd assume that's a Rouge Kane.
Yeah.
That's red in French. Thank you.
I didn't know you were bilingual. You surprise me every day.
Thank you. I'm trying to be impressive.
Okay, a solid stop on the back. Bold to recall in the face of Vagar. And he just stops the recall again. Oh, tremendous players.
You know, we have
Tremendous
to-
feat
we
of
have
skill, I have to say.
Be ready for the slow reaction speed of the Melmedada.
Yeah.
41 UPH.
I think Cho should be winning this matchup early due to Vorpal spikes with the Grasp proc, but I think it is a skill matchup, right? Against Orn.
I mean, I think if he's passive, he just doesn't die, really.
Yeah.
As long as he's being
He should
cautious.
not die, yeah. That Frenchy guy, I looked up his like previous games, and he plays all these crazy hyper carries like Twitch. He plays Samira, Philios, so I think it could be an interesting series. This is the best of 5. This is the playoffs, so anything could happen.
Red team have some tanky tanks.
They have tanky tanks, so the longer the game goes, I think they're favored unless the carries of Ashen Kittens just completely diff the opposition, you know? Like, if this Mel and Aphilas are just better, then they can't win the opposing team. That's what I think, at least. Is it just solo duo? Yes, only solo duo is tracked. Flax doesn't matter, and obviously normals don't matter, right?
Yeah.
So you can be, as far as I know, it can be like Diamond and Emerald, and no one cares because let's be honest, who cares about Flax? Like, these games are not real. Whoever gets mad in a Flex game should be investigated. They probably have an Epstein folder, you know.
I agree with that.
Thank you.
But you know what I don't agree with? This Alistar's name. Do not use that word. That word. E word, not good. How was that allowed, by the way?
Was it allowed? Oh, come on, this is just a friendly name. You know what should happen? Mel should get a stack of AP from deflecting that Veigar Q. I think should be a feature.
Oh, you think it should? So it's not, like, confirmed. It's not.
Yeah, I know it's not, but she should.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. She should. I agree with that. That's pretty cool.
And again, it's his passive. He doesn't really reflect his passive, just the ability. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe if the passive was on the ability.
Yeah, then it could make sense. Yeah. It seems to be a intense snooze fest mid lane, but Mel Veigar. Mel should be winning that matchup because Veigar hates these long range poke champions. And champions who can just completely dodge his cage, which is Mel. Okay, Ornn, solid gank. Both junglers.
Everyone's using their flashes.
Yeah.
Golden.
No kill 7 minutes in. I am extremely surprised. Last week I casted the sister team of this Synergize organization. Synergize Dawn was their name. They play in Division 3, and people were just dying for no reason. You'd have like a team fight happening out of nowhere. 3 people die, then someone dives like 4 people by himself, dies. It's just constant chaos. So here, I was just wondering if it's gonna be like double that. And I see no kills 7 minutes in.
I mean, in fairness, some really safe picks. And these junglers don't really play make early game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Aku is from Samurai Jack, yes. But it's just the name as the inspiration. Hey, it's just a name. Aku was a name in, I'm not sure which language. Was it an Asian name, Aku? I think it is. So yeah, only the name is for the inspiration. Everything else is original, and soon will be properly drawn by an artist. You know. Yeah, the artist is sick. So hopefully.
He's sick? He's ill. Oh,
like sick as in cool. His art is her art is very cool. So.
Okay.
She still goes to school. So she was drawing during class. It was very funny, and writing me messages.
All right, that's
like goes to art school.
Yeah, that's the grind. Though.
And she'll be able to use whatever she makes in her portfolio. I see an Alistar misses the combo. Oh. This is not Lumpy Custard playing Alistar.
This is not a Custard.
I don't think if
this will not lead anywhere.
What the fuck was that flash? And let me do a quick rewind on that.
Wait, did
no, look at this. Look. He like old Sin flashes like huh?
Was he trying to R flash
I
both of them?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mayhaps.
Maybe
But
they're just
I just jumped to present. I struggle to get inside of the mind of this Ophelio, but maybe he sees the lines I'm not seeing. Like in the Matrix. Did you see the Matrix, right?
Yeah, he does have his ghost sister on his side.
Maybe
You
he's just he sees within. Let's put it that way.
know? Yeah. You know what a flapjack is?
Do I know what a flapjack is? I do not.
How do you not know what a flapjack is?
Could you explain?
Like a bar of soggy oats. Does that make sense?
I think I know what you mean. I just never seen that.
Interesting.
I don't think we have these. I don't think we have this here.
The only reason I say that is because I'm currently consuming one.
Of course. An important, a vital piece of information coming from Lumpy Custard.
Thank you. Speaking of vital information, do we have background checks on these players?
Do we have background checks? I think we do. Not IRL background checks, if that's what you're asking about. Only league related background check. We do not have that power. You love flapjacks. I mean, okay. You have Brit in your name, so I assume you're from the UK, like my good friend Lumpy Custard. Okay, are we diving this show? Let's be honest. Okay, we're not. Thank God.
No one's dying.
No one is dead 11 minutes in. What the fuck is happening, guys?
It's blood slaughter.
Is this LCK? It's LCK games are really slow, right? As far as I remember. Or they used to be, at least. Are they? Because I remember they used to be like, everyone is so... Or was it the LCS? Either LCS or LCK was like extremely safe. No one dies like 50 minutes in. Games last like 50 minutes. I guess that was last season when the games were much slower.
Yeah, I think lasting 50
British,
minutes
yeah.
was not.
Well, of course you know flapjacks if you're British. I'm not. I'm Polish. He's British. Lumpy, I mean. Okay! Solid flash R. Outskilled. But did he block? Wait, let me see what he block. The Mel. Still has the block. Blocks the Q. Then gets stunned. Okay, that should be investigated, I'll be honest. That's not something you want to see from a Mel. Wasting Reflect for a Q just to die later. Flapjack with the yogurt on them, also yum. I hate yogurts, all of them. I hate yogurt. I hate cheese. I hate pizza. I hate a lot of things.
Stop self-reporting yourself right now.
But I do like Lay's with ice cream.
I've never heard of that.
See, I have chips,
Maybe that's
but I'm missing ice cream. So I'm very sad. Okay, Alistar's walking in a straight line, and we're missing the bubble anyway for fun. I can't cut them any slack. Like, I flame Div 2 players, I flame Diamond players, I have to flame Gold players, you know?
Yeah.
There has to be equality in the world.
Someone has to be the bad guy.
Yeah, exactly. And I am terrible indeed.
Mel Madada reflecting nothing.
Owsiany baton. Why did I say a Polish word as if I wasn't natively Polish? I guess we have these old bars. Yeah, I guess we do. Okay, action happening top lane. If you can call it that. Cho versus Ornn. Yeah, I think it's a highly Cho favorite matchup.
I have a question.
You have a question. I am all ears.
Whose side had 2 traits? When did that happen?
I don't know. Be honest. I also saw... Wait, let me watch this again. There was an Alistar play, I'm pretty sure. It was criminal. Wait. Okay, this All-Star goes in. Sivir is spectating. Okay.
Oh,
Not the strongest showing, but
not the best.
he
I feel like
lives.
you don't
He
do that.
lives, and that's the important part. He lives to see another day, and he will just have to combo another time.
The grass is greener on the other side. You should be happy to hear that as a cow.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. So, there are a lot of mistakes being made, mechanical mistakes, but no one is dying anyway. Top lane 0-0. Kane already evolved. Transformed and evolved.
Yeah.
There isn't a lot of happening in this game, I'll be honest. We're just talking about Flapjacks instead.
Pretty chill game. Sugar got the heart steal.
Yeah. How many stacks though?
Oh, we just got it.
No stacks. Oh, we just got it. I see. I understand.
Yeah.
Right, we're getting another objective, and a clean kill for the Aphelios should be very dead. Unless he completely outplays it, maybe he does. And
I don't think Mundo.
I don't think he does.
Oh, Mundo does.
Mundo goes where he pleases.
Nami, that flash might not save you. It will.
It will. How's winning matchup for Ornn? Yeah, I thought Ornn wins. Like, he should, just matchup wise. And Veigar just died. I think mid, Veigar won't be able to play anymore. Top, I just see a player diff, that's far. Wolfman is just worse than Zebrio? I think Wolfman is bronze as well, if I remember correctly. I would have to check the OPGG again now. Okay, we have a Kane gank and an Alistar. Alistar notoriously tanky, but it does not matter since 4 people are hitting him. And another kill for Frenchie. Cho completely disrespecting his opposition. He just dives the guy, eats him. Very unfortunate. Okay, this game is being turned on its head. Third Drake. Counter Pikmin and top and they're winning. So it seems. So it seems. I mean, again, I would say if you're below Emerald, counters don't really make a difference for the most part. If you can still diff the enemy, it doesn't matter you're countered. Unless you're like, you know, Teemo against full AP champion, then you can't really play the game. Be a good example. Or, I don't know, Master Yi into Jax. Another example. Okay, Alistar was trying to combo, I think.
Yeah, there's Alistars. He's a cow.
He is a cow, for sure. Hey, don't be rude now.
It could be a positive thing.
How is being a cow positive? Enlighten me.
I don't know, I feel like it's pretty chill.
Pretty chill. I mean, you can save on milk for sure.
Yeah. No, you provide for the people.
Yeah.
You're a people person.
You're a cow person, actually. A cow being a people person. I mean, cows are very chill creatures now, as far as I remember. They like music, apparently. Okay, now Aphelios is getting a bit crazy. I don't think this... are we diving, really?
Ooh,
that's an unfortunate face check for the Mundo.
Nami no flash.
I mean, the Aphelios really hurts, but I think that Mundo could have just soloed the Nami anyway. Alright, yeah.
Damage.
As I was saying, the main win con for Ashen Kittens is just making sure this game doesn't reach super late game. And for their carriers to just diff the opposition, which is happening. Okay, so we didn't go in earlier, and now we go in with the towers down. and they healed up already. And I understand. Okay.
I understand.
Okay, we're diving this Veigar. We're tanking 2 turrets for fun. And the dive does not happen, actually. I think as long as he lands the Q and immediately goes into his old form, then the Veigar just dies, right?
Sure. Okay.
This seems my son wants to visit.
Oh.
There he is.
Good little man.
Skomentować? He mainly likes racing games, but I don't think I will make him play League anytime soon or ever.
Okay, just don't force it. Yeah. Do you think he understands the game that's going on right now?
Does he understand the game? I don't think he understands the game. He doesn't
I feel like
understand that my
it's like
PC is
you.
has flashing lights. That's for sure.
That's cool.
It's very
cool.
entertaining.
I respect that.
And we're just
Really do.
sightseeing now. I love my son. Hopefully you'll have children someday, you know? You're very young still, but just make sure you have kids before you're 30, I wanna say. 30 is like the line you shouldn't cross. Because then
There is a League of Legends top line.
Because then when they're 10, you're 40, and it's just, you know, you can't really keep up with the trends. You can't keep up with the 6-7 trends. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Yeah, -1 by month.
Paulinka. What's this? I need to guard my PC to make sure he doesn't turn it off. Because that power button looks really juicy, you know?
Sounds out.
She hits you with wooden toys. Yeah, that's he just throws shit. Once it's, I wanna say, 6 p.m., he just starts throwing everything. just yeets it down the stairs. Even if it's like a full metal truck. Or just yeets it at us across the room. Bro's trying to hit a home run with these toys. Yeah? If I had money, I would buy Switch 2 and we would play the new Marios. Or even the old ones. But I still have to save up for it, you know?
It's fair. You can make it a goal.
Yeah. Could make it a goal. To earn, was it $500 for a Switch 2, I think? Give or take. Something like that. Something along those lines. Okay, sorry guys, I could not fully comprehend this game due to the obvious distractions sitting on my lap. We have 6-3, 5k gold ahead for Ashen Kittens. Normally I would say it's a done deal, but you can't really assume anything in games below Emerald, I wanna say. Papa. What would have to happen for Synergize Dawn at Dusk to get back in this game?
I don't like their comp. You know, I don't feel like they can really comp back that well.
Yeah, they're behind. It's a bit rough. Now we have a soul point.
Like they're never
23 minutes.
beating them front to back.
Okay, and they have soul, and everyone is dead.
I think this game just
everyone is dead.
game's over.
Yeah, I think the game is pretty cooked. I'll be honest. Aphelios 5 kills that shows unstoppable. Yeah.
Complete one.
Come again? I didn't see. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, it just went from no action to one.
Yeah. It was like no kills till 40 minutes in, and then shit started flying across my screen.
Yeah, I think Elena just got gapped. True.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just a good gap, which is unfortunate, but turbo gapped in lanes. Yeah, so it seems. I mean, maybe they'll just get get back in second game. You know, anything can happen in these best of fives. Maybe these are their best champions. Maybe they have an Emerald player for some reason on
I
their
think
team.
maybe these are just their best champions because that dropped on the right hand side. I still don't get it. I don't see the vision.
That's CS. 10 CS per minute mid is a bit sussy, I'll be honest. Then again, it is Mel with an execute on their abilities, so maybe it's fair. But these CS numbers looking a bit too clean, I want to say.
Bit too clean for a goal.
Yeah.
Vicious.
When they had counter lanes, completely through them. Does Veigar counter Mel? I don't think so. I think Veigar really hates laning to Mel with the long range laser from Mel. Whatever the name is, what the fuck is his name? It's Radiant Volley, yeah, that one. Sivir does scale, she does have 2 items. She does have a strong front line, but Abdelaphilios is just better and stronger. And he has the front line of Cho and Kayn. Like, this Cho is never gonna die. 54% early game? Okay, fair. But these are gold players, yeah? Well, okay, it's a gold player against an emerald player. That's the first problem. Like, if that happens to me in my solo queue game, I'm like...
Rank diff.
Yeah. Like, between gold and emerald is a huge skill difference, in my opinion, of course. Emerald, diamond, I don't think the skill difference is that necessarily high, but gold, emerald for sure. Huge skill difference. Like, both micro and macro, I think. And the higher you go from emerald, you just get much better at macro. And you just have more game knowledge. Okay, the show level 17, you can just chomp that turret and tank all the members of Synergize Dusk. And that Mundo is dying, and he gets eaten. Maybe mid emerald, low diamond, sure. But I mean, again, I played against like low diamond players because the game thought I was diamond when I was climbing, and me personally, I did not really see that big of a difference. I'll be honest. When I was playing by myself in solo queue. If a full team of diamond players against a full team of Emerald 4 players, then yeah, it's a huge difference. Yeah, you were saying? Sorry.
That flex did not go unnoticed. It flex.
Yeah.
It's okay though.
I did play a flex game on my main to get the rewards, since I'm gonna start climbing on my main once I get Emerald on all the other accounts, because I have ranked anxiety, as everyone knows. So
yeah,
once I get Emerald on the other accounts, I'll be forced to play on main, because I can't have Smurfs higher than my main. That would be cringe.
Yeah, that'd be very cringe.
Okay, this game was 10k lead, over a 10k lead actually. They can just run straight through and it will not matter.
Unless the Ornn upgrades.
Unless the
I like
Cho
myself an
has
artifact.
over 6,000 HP.
First noble Cho'Gath.
Okay, Nami dies, but does it really matter? The Alistar flashed? Okay, once the team fight ends, I have to... Okay, and there is a... People are just dying for no reason. Another... Okay, we're winning? Are we winning or losing? I don't know.
I don't think the Cho'Gath can take damage.
I guess we're winning, yeah. I guess Ashen Kittens are just gonna tank this tower.
Cho'Gath window looks small.
Yeah. Maybe just get Mage Eyes, call it a day.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, let me see what happened with that Alistar. Okay, Alistar's here. Keep... I think it's time to put the Alistar in the bag. Just...
Although if you put the Alistar in the bag, then what do you really pull out the bag? If not Alistar.
Yeah, let me quickly do a quick alt tab. Where's this guy? Bush Bitch Uwu. What does he play? I
Okay.
see a Nami. I see a Pantheon, Emilio, Soraka, Morgan.
Ooh, I like Champion.
There are some options. There are some options. The 33% win rate is a bit problematic. 35% of Yunara as well. That was my one detail that I was eyeballing. Once you have 35% in your main, I don't think you should play that champ anymore, no?
I agree.
You don't play much? Okay. Fair. Hey, I can definitely empathize with not wanting to play solo queue and just stick to playing team as a team, yeah? Solo queue isn't exactly the most enjoyable experience for the most part. Unless you play Shyvana. That shit is so useless, but so fun to play. If you get hit by a stun, you're dead. You hit by 2 stuns, you just it's unplayable. It's like a worse Master Yi, in my opinion.
You know what? They just don't know about the tech. They don't know about the QSS plus cleanse plus smite.
Yeah, and you have Emilio as well, and Emilio has Mikhail's as well.
Mikhail, there you go. 4 cleanses in total.
Oh, he... Your fall is 30%. Well, it is what it is. Maybe he will turn it around and reach Emerald in the next week.
Kane is currently in the passenger seat.
Holy. Yeah, Kane
Zero
is just...
kills.
I think Kane is just... He's just there in this game. It's like my Shyvana game. I'm just there. I am winning these games, but I don't really do anything, if that makes sense. I had a crazy Teemo jungle game where I farmed both sides of the jungle. The jungler was there, and I was so fast with the speed boost of the W, and I was just running around the map taking his camp. They knew when they were spawning as well, and I had the most damage in the game as well. Teemo is viable again. I'm very happy. I'm very happy that champion is viable again. Actually, really good in the right start. As long as you're not into like 5 AP champions, that champion is good.
Yeah.
And I see
Still
people playing
no.
it again, like Diamond and above. So, okay.
I personally would not play Teemo.
You would not play Teemo. Well,
Yeah.
you don't play League much, no?
Yeah, I'm playing a little bit. I'm getting back into it.
Okay. Not playing
Oh.
Baldur's Gate 3 all the time?
No, I mean, you know, I played too much of it,
Yeah, I see. I understand.
so I can't keep playing like crazy.
I tried that the game that Larian Studios made before Baldur's Gate. What was it called? Divinity.
Yeah.
And I don't like the system that they have. Like there's like an action system. You have like
Sure.
points of each character has action points per turn. Like moving takes action. It's like different from Baldur's Gate. It's not like one thing is an action.
Oh,
It's like moving 2 tiles is a couple of dots in your action bar, like 8 dots, 8 green dots, right? Like moving 3 meters takes 2 action dots, then you can attack twice. That takes like 3 dots, yeah? Or like you can cast 3 abilities.
sure.
Throwing an item is a couple of dots, so it's a much
I thought
different
it-
system. I don't really like it. I could maybe force myself. It would be like a Stockholm syndrome, you know? After like 10 hours, I want to say. I was like, yeah, I really like this because I already sunk 10 hours into this game. But I don't want to do this to myself, so I just uninstalled the game. And I buried it in my Steam
That's
folder
fair.
so I don't see it.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
It's
Okay.
like that other game.
What game?
What is the survival game that we both have but we never played?
Valheim.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's buried as well. Okay, but if I can't figure out how to build a house, I can't play the game. I'm sorry. I think it's just
That's not true.
impossible.
Just not a builder. I got it.
No, the tutorial sucked. The tutorial didn't explain anything. It's like worse than in Raft. Like building in Raft was really complicated in my opinion.
I found that one. Oh wait, no, I remember it was a bit awkward.
But here it was just completely impossible. Wait. Let me swap to my webcam for a second. Mm, can I get an invite to game 2? Pretty please. Also, I'm gonna have to update my title. And add a score to the game. So what was it? 1 game for Ashen Kittens, yeah? Okay, I got an
The
invite. So let me do 0, 0, 1. I should have a score somewhere on the screen. I'm not sure how to properly do it, if that makes sense.
Doug, would you consider yourself a rookie?
I never displayed numbers on the screen. I'm not sure how to make it eye pleasing, you know? Mm, 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 I guess I could. I mean, I'm not gonna troubleshoot it now. I'll just do it afterwards. Yeah. All right. It seems the draft will be starting soon. Mm. Uh, these are these. These best
Or
of fives. These best of fives tend to be very interesting due to the Fearless draft. Yeah, because they're like 10 games gone every game. And once you actually reach game 5, then you have 40 champions gone, yeah? Including the bands, that's 40 that's 50 champions gone. And you have to really dig deep for these champions.
That's a lot. So you have to kind of make sure you have a good champion pool for this.
Yeah, and it's important to pick champions away from the opposition if you can. Like pick away their best champions if possible, because assuming you can obviously play it to some good degree, not just pick it for picking it. That's something to think about for sure. Discussing draft ideas, I see. Okay, let me look at these players again. Let me look at actually Ashen Kittens for a second. Yeah, so this guy, as I said, he plays Zeri, 25% win rate though. 4 games, not a tremendous amount. I see they just played the minimum amount needed to be eligible for the split because they need to play 15 games to be eligible for the split 1 in this year. Only this Emerald guy played over 100 games. Plays Ari, Talia, Galio. Some supports mid, some assassin, all around player it seems. But how did he? Wait, let me just look at them individually.
Oh, true.
just
Making the investigation.
Because just going from, you see, like he silver 1, 2, 3, 4, gold 1, and then emerald 4 out of the blue. Obviously, improvement happens.
Sure.
Let me just make it in English. I don't know why is my OPGG randomly Italian.
That's fun.
Uh,
How many
plays
games did he
jungle,
have?
plays mid. Very odd indeed. Yeah, maybe he just bought some coaching sessions at L9 or something.
At where?
You know L9, right? Of course you do.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
L9 was notoriously known for other services, of course, but
Yes,
not
yeah.
coaching. But I am not insinuating anything, of course. He did it himself.
Probably not.
No boosting happened. He did
No
it
boosting.
completely by himself. All right.
Emerald 4, 0 LP.
Now let me look at this top guy because I did see a top gap. He is actually bronze 2, the top laner for Synergize Dusk. Not the greatest showing. I see the Cho'Gath was picked away from him. I think that's what happened.
Did you see Riot's announcement about Iron, like as a rank?
What announcement? What did they say?
Something along the lines that they were going to keep it specifically for new players.
Oh yeah, I remember that, but I don't know what that means.
Oh, I mean, I don't know what that means,
Yeah,
practically.
exactly. What
But
does it mean
I'd
practically?
imagine people who aren't new players will get somehow, some way pushed up to bronze
Hmm. Okay.
with the LP
Okay.
system.
I understand.
So hey,
Okay.
it's a little boost to people down there. Little
For
boost.
these people. Okay, but like real when I deranked from Platinum 1 to Iron 2, there was really a journey, and like, actually seeing real Iron players just opens your mind to so many possibilities. It just
Did you just
transcends
admit?
humanity. You just evolve
Did
as
you
a
just admit
person.
to deranking? Oh, you mean deranking
Yeah, D-rank.
unintentionally?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. All right. Whoops.
I was testing out things. I was testing my AP Shaco top lane, and it just
Got it.
wasn't it. But I just kept on grinding and trying. Just didn't pan out.
I respect that.
Yeah,
Brute force.
I have the tenacity to reach Iron 4. After Iron 2, put I thought the cat is out of the bag, and I thought to myself, Shaco is not meant to be, and I got back to my main account.
Yeah. And then you stop playing that disgusting character.
Yeah, true. I just started playing AP Nasus instead. and then
Honestly,
and then I
18
got nerfed,
support.
and it started being on yeah, it was supported, I believe. Mm.
Like,
Okay, going back to this guy, I see his one Shyvana top game. Very brave, I want to say. Very brave build as well.
very brave build. Wow.
Very
I don't know
brave.
where he was going with this.
Ultimate bravery, I want to say, build. Oh, also,
Contradicting items.
I was recently filled top lane. I did not know how to use the TP once I got it. How do you use it?
It's on V, I think.
Is it? Huh.
Uh,
I could
something
not
like
I could not be bothered to look it up. I just didn't. I never used it.
that's so funny.
Hey, I was
That's freaking
filled. I did
cool.
not care. As long as I got that B rating and I lost, no AP loss. Music to my ears. Obviously, I
You have a
tried to win, but I was against Yon Top, my kryptonite.
that's fair.
Yeah. Okay.
I would be
We
quite
have the
sad too.
draft going. Let me get some music going for it as well. And we're probably gonna see the same bands. So I remember there was a Malzahar band, an Ari band. There is a Malzahar play, believe it or not. Plays like 50 games this season.
Interesting. 50 games. I went against a 5 million points Azir yesterday.
Was it Simon and his
That
alt
was,
and Pigeon Drift?
it may have been. Pigeon Drift.
Okay, but naming yourself Pigeon Drift and playing Azir, that's really funny.
It was funny. And then he stopped.
Yeah, it was very lackluster performance. I think it
Yeah.
lasted like 10 games and he was done.
No passion.
No
That's all it
passion,
is.
no passion. Okay, another Yorick ban. Very annoying to play against. I can't dodge his ghouls because I'm bad. But I just don't play top lane. I think top lane is mainly for extremely self-loathing players. Would you agree?
I would agree with that. Personally, I would suffer playing top lane. I think
You,
every single matchup that's possible is disgusting.
I feel like you pick something, whatever the enemy picks, like, I can't believe he picked
Yeah,
this
that's what I'm
champion.
Oh, they picked that, and it's the same reaction for
It
whatever they
doesn't
pick.
matter what they pick. It's the same reaction, yeah. Okay, I saw
first
that Nasus
attack
was banned
line.
last time.
Okay.
Nasus Darius, I feel like that Nasus is gonna suffer in,
I feel like I would never pick that into that.
I think you win later on, but again, if you get diffed, you cannot CS.
But Darius is one of the best zoning characters.
Yeah, like again, if you die once in this lane, you are not seeing minions, I think. That's the problem with
Just zoned him
Darius.
from everything.
Also, I was DC'd from chat, so if anyone was typing, I'm sorry.
Alright, seems fine.
Galio Mask. Galio into Anivia, that Galio might suffer.
The Darren combo. Darren and Garrett.
I think it's
Garrus
Darius. It's Darius jungle.
Darius jungle?
For a second, I thought you said Garius. Like a mix
Darius.
two
No,
champions.
that's the second half of it. Yeah.
Lee Sin. Like
Although
gold
maybe
Lee
this-
Sin, a bold move.
Do you remember the
It's-
Garen ADC?
I
You
do
ever-
remember. I would like to expunge that memory from my existence, if possible. Okay, I do know Lee Sin is extremely popular right now in solo queue, an S+ jungler according to stats as well.
Maybe it's
Against
quite-
this, I'm not so certain it's the best. What does Darius jungle even build? I haven't seen it in like forever because it's been terrible. Like there are
Sure.
so many better options. I'm sure
I don't
there
know
are
my
many
game.
better options than Darius.
I mean, in general, you like move speed, so I don't know
Yeah,
if you...
you go Strikebreaker for sure at first.
I've seen moves being rushed on
Yumu?
Darius, in the top lane. But like,
I can see that happening. Lethality.
you know,
You get
looking
one
at
kill, you're like
Darius.
if you're like unstoppable. Like they at least things like insta kill if you rush moves. I feel like unless he goes Eclipse and he's ahead, so maybe. Lee Sin can go either the Bruiser build, could go Eclipse, could go Hydra. No, not Ravenous Hydra. What was the no, not Ravenous Hydra. What was the Nocturne item for the ultimate cooldown? You know what I mean? I forgot the name.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Yeah.
Axiom? Oh,
No, not Axiom Arc.
no. Oh, I know what you want. The attack speed one. Are you saying
Yes.
Lee Sin?
Yeah, I think Lee Sin builds it sometimes.
No, there's no
if
way.
If he's ahead, yeah, I did see it.
This has to be so useless on him, no? No, like,
I don't think so. Has good stats.
at speed. What are you doing of attack speed on Lee Sin?
Okay, it's a bit
Well, that
rough for the Lee Sin right now. I'll be honest with the Anivia Ashe. Maybe
This is more rough.
maybe he's Insect or what was it? Gripex, the EU grade Lee Sin, if I remember correctly. The one trick. You know Gripex? I think he was famous Lee
I
Sin
think
one
I've
trick.
seen.
Yeah.
I just don't recognize the name.
Okay, how can they
Maybe not.
round out this comp? Seraphine. They have a split pusher who I think loses to Garen if Garen gets ahead. Okay,
What is going on?
it's very brave again. Again, bravery doesn't get you wins typically.
It could.
It could. Vayne is very bad into Ashen lane. Granted, Vayne is very bad into most things in lane, since your lane game is so unstoppable. Just 3 more. Which draft do you like? I like
Yeah,
Ashen Kittens more.
What's the last pick on blue side? Because your camera. is-
Milio.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Blue side is taking it first.
I think Darius is a bit weird, but apart from that, it looks very solid.
Other than the Darius.
Maybe it's his secret pocket pick, you know?
Secret Darius jungle.
Wait, who's the jungler? Who the fuck was the jungler? French was the ADC. No. Wait, let me refresh my memory really quick. Match reports. again, it's the first time I'm seeing these players, so you have to excuse me. Sovereign. Sovereign. Yeah, let's look inside the mind of Sovereign.
What is that icon? Interesting.
A strong level.
Hashtag what?
Hashtag. Okay, I see. Not many games. He just doesn't play, I guess. He changed his name. He changed his icon, it seems.
Okay.
Yeah, that profile will not tell me anything since they don't really play. He doesn't really play solo queue. It is what it is. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Before I die of old age, let's start this game. It's only one game done. Possible 4 more.
No, surely not.
I'm a bit scared of this Bronze 2 Nasus. Because Nasus is fairly hard to play, I want to say. Because most of his matchups suck tremendously. And you still have to safely CS and stack without defeating.
Let me know how Nasus is getting near anyone team fights. Anivia Ashe? Milio? Who is he?
Yeah, Anivia... Wall, slow. Ashe slow. Ashe ult. Milio cleanse everyone. Knocks him back with the ball. Garen cleanses the slow.
I think he's gonna have to settle for Darius.
Settle for Darius, I guess. He was just gonna chase him around the jungle, I suppose.
It might just be his best round.
What if they would draft Nasus jungle Lee Sin top? Huh?
I can see that. Ooh,
I could actually see that happening, and I think it would be much better.
See what you're getting.
Granted, Lee Sin, if he dies once, he's very useless. But the longer the game goes, I think a bruiser / assassinate Lee Sin top with more resources, more gold, could really shine this game. I think Dusk is gonna really struggle this game. This Vayne might not be able to play at all if Darius ganks them very early on. Once the Vayne falls behind, they don't really have the tools to allow that Vayne to play. Granted, they have a Galio ult to save the Vayne, but she might just die before Galio even arrives in the team fight, I'll be honest.
We'll see.
Very brave draft. I'm very interested how it pans out. Game 1 did not work out at all, I'll be honest. It was a bit of a stomp. The first 15 minutes were very neutral. Nothing was really happening. Game was very even, apart from the 2 Drakes to the side of Ashen Kittens. But then the lead got slowly... the lead mounted up and they ran away with the game. And it didn't look close at all, I would say, about after 20-25 minutes. There's a glaring top gap, which is very unfortunate since it's an extremely important lane right now in this meta. I feel like in my solo queue games, if top is useless, I can't win half the games. They're just completely unplayable. I can't do anything whatsoever. Especially if it's a split pusher, then it just can't play the game. What do you think? Do you agree, or?
I agree with this. I've felt this in personal experience. This game at least has more active jumpers.
Yeah, for sure. Kane just farms. What would I draft for the red side? I would need to know what they play. Because just saying champions for fun, wouldn't really make much sense. I already said, with this draft, I would legit swap out Nasus for jungle and Lee Sin for top. Because seeing how big a player difference was last time, I really don't see how this Nasus can play into Garen. Then again, I don't see him playing Lee Sin at all. But in a vacuum,
Like,
Nasus jungle is better in these circumstances. Nasus is terrible pick in this draft due to the obvious champion differences. Like this as Dylan said, my co-caster, Nasus is never going to be able to run at anyone since they're going to stop him with the million of slows and CC that they have. Warwick one trick. Okay, Warwick works in most circumstances. I don't see why he wouldn't pick it if he's a one trick. It wasn't banned. It was definitely better to want to blind Warwick than blind Nasus. Unless they pick it away from Ashen Kittens. But I think Warwick wins against Nasus early anyway.
yeah. I feel like they should just focus on picking comfort picks.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they're doing.
If Lee Sin is comfort pick, then by all means. I see. How about something aggressive like Pantheon with? I'm just looking at the champions that play, of course, but I know Pantheon Kaisa could work.
Yeah.
Or even Pantheon Yunara, you know. And for top lane, top lane is very difficult because I think Yorick was banned. You're saying he's at Warwick one trick, but I see 3 Warwick games. Unless he's like me, I'm a Fiddlesticks one trick, so I try not to play my one trick and learn other champions. Maybe that's the case.
He is called Wolfman. That actually
He is called Wolfman. Now all the pieces start falling into place. I'll be honest. Check the previous seasons. Yeah, sure. The game is still loading, so I still have time. And it's Italian again. Wonderful.
Italian.
Where the fuck do I check that? Champions. Season 2025. Warwick. 46% for a one trick. I am not impressed. I'm sorry. Like when I play with one trick, my Fiddlesticks, I clean house, you know? Not to brag or anything.
What the fuck?
Unless I'm getting invaded, I'm going 0-10 and I'm leaving the game. Alright. Control Shift Z. Should be good. Darius has Ghost. I believe that's a standard choice. You were asking what would I pick? I definitely wouldn't pick Vayne Seraphine. You really need to be an exquisite ADC mechanically to play this champion to the best of your ability. If you're gold or below, I don't think you should ever play champions like Vayne. That's just my opinion. There's just no point in picking such a high skill intensive champion. You're much better playing something simpler like Kaisa, Yunara, you know? These more like safer champions in lane, you know?
Indeed.
Or Misfortune, and another great choice, you know? Or just ability. I want to say ability heavy champions for bot lane are better for lower skill players like Corki, Lucian. But that's my opinion. You don't have to just throw shit at enemies. You don't really have to attack, move, or whatever, you know?
Well, I think Nasus has more playability as Garen, at least.
Thank you. Thank you, Team Synergize. Okay, that Garen is not punishing that Nasus at all. They're just farming minions next to each other. Just a neutrality pact, I assume.
That's a good pact.
Okay, and now for some reason he started zoning him.
No, that was the Nasus zoning himself.
Oh,
I believe.
I understand. It's too high. It's too high level play for me to understand. You think Lucian and Corki are harder than Vayne? Really? Okay, this may be embarrassing to admit, but I've been playing this game since it came out, and I don't understand how to attack move still. So I think you're wrong. So I don't think it's the easiest thing to learn.
I think Lucian's difficult. I would say Corki's easy. I would say Corki's like mechanically easy. Maybe not to win lane. Like that's a different thing. Winning lane is different.
Maybe. I mean, well, Lucian. Yeah, it is what it is, Cat. You did not miss much. I'll be honest. Okay, Kat, how do you think this Nasus can play this game into Anivia, Ashe, and Milio? Let's play Vayne, Twitch. Okay, Twitch is it's a completely different champion in comparison to Vayne. Like, he has stealth. It's like a cheat code in gold and below, you know? If you're a stealth champion, like Vayne, not Vayne, like Twitch or Evelyn, you're cheating in gold and below.
You are cheating. That's true.
Where did he go?
That's why Shaco ganks are so potent.
Oh yeah, Shaco gank in gold or below are just the bane of my existence. Yeah, she has stealth, but only in old form. You know, that's what I mean. So it's and only when she tumbles. So much less frequent. This Nasus and Vayne, but are forced into cockchair this game. That's a great analogy, Kat.
That's actually a really, really good way of putting it.
So as I was saying, like Twitch and Evelyn is just passively stealth after 6, and Twitch just has this as a regular ability, the Q, and Vayne has to cast ulti to go into stealth, right?
Like stealth?
I wouldn't call her like a real stealth champion, if that makes sense.
Because typically, they're completely unaware of the champion unless they see it.
Yeah, true.
But, you know, it does happen, but it happens more often.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I never actually practiced kiting. That was it was a bit boring to do. I would have to sit and practice though for like hours to do it properly. Because I can't really practice it in... I don't know how they practice it in solo queue when the champion is running at me. I would just lose games, which I would never do on purpose. I would never lose games on purpose.
Or like learning to kite on like Kalista is very fun.
Okay, on Kalista I actually knew how to do it back when I played bot lane for a season. But it's like a built-in kiting into the champion is easier, I think.
Yeah.
You're like forced to do it as well. Like, you have to do it or you can't play the champion. Okay, so we have 0 kills again, 6 minutes in. What was the time when the game started actually being interesting? 50 minutes in? They just snuck a dragon again. The Darius did. Kites Receiver, Vayne, Darius are all kiting heavy champs. Twitch isn't if you're playing AP like I was doing it. I was playing AP Twitch just to avoid kiting. Yeah, that was cheating, I'll be honest.
Because you don't really lose much damage, but you just...
Yeah. Exactly.
On
hit Twitch? You mean like AD Twitch? No, AP Twitch is very good. It is me. It is me actually, Stevo. I am casting Div 4. I'm trying to expand my horizons. I stopped seeing these things. What do you mean on hit Twitch? Like they rage blade? Surely that can't be playable. Right, Dylan? Like on hit Twitch? Like surely that is terrible.
In my completely honest opinion, I think on hit Twitch is useless.
Like you were Kraken.
Like not full on hit. Like if you're playing old on hit, like there used to be an on hit build with Rage Blade, you know? Like playing that now is not good.
I remember there was a build I don't want like 3 seasons ago, I wanna say.
Yeah.
Mosquito Twitch. Like as Red IRL said, if you're going on hit Twitch, you're a mosquito or like a pea shooter because you're attacking really fast. Your attack doesn't really do much. You're just attacking for like 50 AD. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but how many weeks does it take to? Yeah, exactly. Kiting heavy.
I mean, on hit
Okay.
Twitch is very fun.
Okay, if you're saying fun, fair. It is fun. It's not good,
It
but
looks
it's fun.
much cooler.
It's funny. It's fun. It's cool. It's not good, but it's fun. It's like me playing Shyvana. Like, I'm having fun, but I'm useless. Am I having fun? Yes. You want a deagle to 3-tap someone or a pea shooter? You're so funny,
Here's the
Ken.
question.
Okay.
Nothing going on so far.
Okay, I'm not 100% certain, but I think Lee Sin should be killing someone by 8 minutes in. It's
Yeah,
a Resident
I-
Maokai OTP. So Stevo
Really?
here, like Stevo in the chat, he plays for Div 2, and he used to play like carries, like Nafiri, these kind of champions, yeah.
Chills.
But
Okay, yeah.
now he plays Maokai. If that makes sense.
What is that change?
Maokai, Sejuani.
I mean, I respect those kind of champs, the Maokai situation.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I play Sejuani, but I build Dusk and Dawn for his item, if that makes sense.
I've tried that before.
It's very good. Like, it procs your E faster.
It works. It does work.
Yeah.
Although in team fights, it doesn't really matter because your teammate is P anyway.
Okay, Vayne ults in, Lee Sin misses the Q, and nothing happens.
Lee Sin? I feel like
He
I
is
don't
the
know.
blind monk.
He is the blind monk. You cannot just be queuing there on Lee
I
Sin.
know. Okay, we're cleansing. I'll get back to you, Stevo. This is a very intense team fight. Okay, we're just running at people, and nothing happens in the end. Just a swap of summoners on one side. Yeah, Stevo, I didn't say you're bad. I'm just saying it's less entertaining to watch tanks play. Obviously, they're good. It's just not fun. Less chaotic.
Let's go.
Just play Yon Jungle like Dilo. There's a guy who picked Yon. You remember, right? There was a
I
guy
remember.
playing Yon Jungle. Yeah.
Or you should play Gragas jungle.
Gripex
My-
Lee Sin. Yeah, he's basically Gripex. Okay, but these champions like Lee Sin and Vayne should be just grayed out when you're gold or below. You should not be able to pick them.
Oh, see, the Darius did go Yumu's.
He did, but he's still 0-0-0. Power
Okay,
rankings.
what's-
Okay, so you just pick tanks because you're mad at power rankings. You just want to show people you don't only play carries. Is Garen gonna dive this Nasus? Be honest.
No. Like, surely you do, right? Like, he was just staring him in the face.
Okay, that was really.
Like-
I'm sorry, but that was such a funny death.
Greed is a sin. Nasus. You know what's making me grit my teeth right now is that I feel like do you really go Ionian boots on Nasus right now? For real?
Because I'm looking funny on my screen, but I don't. Ash tried to 1v2 and they just walked it off. She walked it off, and Seraphine ulted air. What's happening? This is the most Div 4 matchup. Yeah, but okay, he blinded Nasus. He first picked Nasus. But he's
Oh,
bronze
no.
too. Like, obviously, I'm not
What are we
flaming the
doing?
guy for being bronze too. Like, it's not his fault necessarily. He's already he's in playoffs. He must have been doing something right. But he is blinding Nasus being bronze too.
I mean, he got gifted though because he was initially against Darius as
Garen isn't a counter pick. I'm not saying that.
and he was against Darius as it seemed, and then they pick Garen, move Darius to jungle. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. They
But
flex
Nass is
pick and was
broken.
like,
Is Nass is
nah.
broken low elo? I guess he could be broken because people
Yeah,
don't know how to stop him from stacking.
they
I
don't.
guess you do this. Okay,
I
but
guess.
it's a
No.
Sheen into a Strikebreaker. I think bro is cooked. I think he can't play the game anymore. I think it's 4v5. This is exactly what I thought would happen if Darius was top lane. He does not have the forbidden knowledge. I agree. He does not know how to not die.
His CS could be worse. Let's think of it that way.
Okay, we are farming in between turrets now. I think this Garen will reach the choke point from last game where he had 6.7k HP and he could 1v3 everyone. Both junglers 0-0-0. Surely the Lee Sin could have done something. And I think it's a comfort pick for this guy as well.
Decent scaling. Or
Like me, I cannot play Lee Sin because it's a champion you have to make plays early game. You cannot farm. If you farm, you might as well pick Shyvana. You know?
true.
Okay. Crazy fight happening. And,
Craziness.
and nothing happens again. It's like, I condemn you, you cleanse, then I arrow you and you cleanse, and I Seraphine ult you and you walk it off, and you die anyway.
And then you 1v2 and you die.
And then you 1v2 and you die. And then you flash auto behind you.
Oh goodness.
Okay, but again, I unfortunately I think it's just a player diff top lane. It is what it is. You're probably right. If this guy picked Nasus, the Zebriel guy, he would be the one dominating. Okay.
Ashen.
Okay, mid is even more boring than I thought it would be. And we're just trading blows. This Galio is not taking damage. The first item for Lee Sin, it is Eclipse. I think it's legit all fine except top lane.
That's
This
true.
top lane might be the reason why they lose this game because no one will be able to stop this Garen from split pushing.
Hear me out now. Nasus.
And I think he's dead.
Scaling.
Oh my god. I can't watch. I had to turn away from the screen.
Yeah, I don't think this pick is yielding any results.
Okay, I think Vayne is
We'll see.
using... Vayne is surely using attack move because sometimes she's autoing a creep for no reason when she like flashes after someone.
Yeah. You gotta have the good key bodies, ADC.
Maybe the Vayne outplays the Garen. Assuming Garen doesn't have flash, of course. Vayne popping off. Okay.
Did we just blast the Seraphine ult?
And Galio knocks up everyone. And Vayne is... Okay, they're popping off. Okay, maybe is the... Galio is dying to tower. I don't think he's realizing it. And he's dead.
Lovely.
Okay, Vayne is hard if you're properly punishing her in lane. If you don't punish her in lane, of course she's good. It's the laning phase that's the reason why she's not played that often, you know? And
Maybe Nasus being useless doesn't matter.
okay, so we saw Garen is TPing. We saw that Garen is TPing in the pit. But we just ignore it and die anyway. Okay, so it's going to be a third Drake again toward for the side of Ashen Kitten. Soul Point extremely early, 20 minutes in. Seeing this team fight, I think is gonna be really hard for this Vayne to carry. But maybe it was just very unfortunate. I do see the potential for this Vayne to carry this game. I am also a realist, and I'm seeing this Garen being 5-0. Hey, Darius?
I think
this Galio is completely fine.
there was no armor.
Yeah, it
But he's
doesn't really
fine.
matter.
Nonetheless. The thing is, they get soul so early.
If Elden
Maybe.
was gold, he would have 0% win rate. Could you elaborate on that? I don't understand your point. Why 0% win rate?
Well, this is constructive criticism, not blame.
No, I just don't understand what he means. Pretty bad for bronze. Okay. So you're saying if he was playing against gold players, he would have 0% win rate. That's what you're saying. If he was boosted to gold right now, because then I understand. Yeah, then I agree. I think you might be right. So far, I have not seen great things. But hey, if this guy could get from gold to emerald in, well, at the beginning of this season, maybe he can get from bronze to gold. Anything is possible. And I think it's possible with L9.
L9 coaching.
I played against 2 L9 players today. They were like duo queuing. And like cringe named as well. It was like it's like a Shyvana whose name was like L9 Fiery Breath or something like that. It was like very cringe.
Ew. That's disgusting.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, they gang. I completely missed the Garen being ganged up on top lane, but it was really nothing much to talk about. He was over pushing. 3 people ganked him and killed him. You know. When I want to see coach this Red Sage team, what would you be from what you've seen so far? Well, I would tell them to kick their top laner. I'm sorry, but it's just what I'm just being honest. Jungle, if you pick an early game jungler, you have to gank. Strange, I know. But yeah, if you pick an early game jungler, you have to gank. Otherwise, if you want to be AFK, you pick a farming jungler. Okay, Master Yi is probably not the best example, but it's one of the farming junglers. There are many farming junglers out there. He does not strike me as a early impact player.
Nah, it didn't seem like he could play mid
Mid
that
is
well.
fine. Mid can play both damage and support. Yeah, my main criticism are towards top and jungle. Mid ADC and support are fine for the rank they're in and the division, right?
Agreed.
Because last game, assuming that Aphelios would even get fed, who is killing the Cho'Gath? Who has 7k HP?
Yeah, I mean the drafts are just a bit off in general.
Like right now, they can only stop this Garen by ganging up on them as 3 or 4. The Darius will probably be a bit useless this game. Because there's a useless pig jungle. If you want to be a bruiser, you might as well go Wukong. Or Jarvan, or any other, or Ambessa, or any other a million bruisers out there. If Nasus left his tower, I don't know what the ulti was, but to each their own.
Got a bit scared.
Got a bit
I
scared.
respect
What is that skin? Maybe a build.
Huh?
I've seen it. I do remember you built something else. I don't remember what, because I don't play mid. What is that skin he has? Can I check it somehow? I cannot. Tragic. Do you know?
I can't remember what it's called, but I know what skin it is. Like Dread. Oh, wait, no, I don't know. I lied.
Just love lying, don't you?
Maybe I was right. I didn't want to say the wrong skin. Oh, yeah. I said the wrong one.
And it's just uncontested soul. They have the vision. They cannot enter. There's a Garen in the bush. It's like Doom boss all over again. The spinning Garen in every bush. You know what I mean, right? Battlecast.
Yeah, right.
Battlecast masses. Okay, what do they have to do to win a team fight? They have to somehow kick Anivia or Ashe. Probably Anivia because...
I don't know. I think their only chance to win this game is if they somehow get some decent power spikes on the Elder, flip the Elder, win a team fight and end.
I mean, gold-wise,
Ending
it's
with
not
no
terrible.
towers.
Gold-wise, only 1.5k difference. They do have a Chemtech Drake though. At 23 minutes. And I think that's a wise choice to return with that Herald. And we're going bot lane anyway. He just wants to be extra safe with that Anivia. And that ulti misses. Good try though. And the Lee Sin. Okay, that's a great Seraphine ulti. Not much follow-up though. Vayne was hitting air, unfortunately. Where the fuck was Vayne? Let me look at this. Oh, that's a bit too far.
A little bit.
Wait, let me see what happened here. Okay, so they engage in Lee Sin. Vayne is here. Vayne is... Okay, I see what happened. I don't understand what happened, but I see that everyone was stunned and Vayne was doing air.
She was a bit scared.
Was a bit scared.
And then she wasted her flash.
Granted, 2 people were not charmed, so maybe she was scared of these targets. I do not like finishing Thornmail. Gosu and Vayne, true.
Finishing Thornmail is crazy.
I do remember from my coach that you should only build the component of Thornmail and never finishing it unless it's like your last item. Because you don't really get much value from completing the item.
Yeah, like unless you maybe need an important power spike.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay.
That's like the only exception.
Clean? Okay, no one saw that.
That's crazy.
She did not do the attack of TPing in the egg form. I think she would be able to TP out.
Maybe she doesn't know.
And we trade Baron for Anivia. That's fair. And everyone is...
Yeah.
Is everyone dead? No. Gosu and Vayne? Yeah, that's what I said, Kat. Champions like Vayne or Lee Sin should not be allowed unless you're either one-tricking it or you're higher rank. But I mean, he's doing fine this game, considering everything. Like I don't want to overflame anyone, you know. I think he's doing relatively alright. He's a bit too scared. Like if you're a Vayne in this comp and you're the main damage, like you have to do damage, or you're just gonna lose. If you are the hyper carry, you have to position yourself better and actually make yourself useful.
But yeah, especially with Flash, you kind of just have to go crazy.
Yeah, you have flash, you have cleanse, you have to go in. You have to use that stealth to your advantage. 3 items on the Vayne. Let's see, we swap Garen. Garen is no longer laning into Nasus, because I don't think he can realistically kill him as easily anymore. Let me see where blue side uses almost all spells. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. If Vayne is playing too scared. You have to be very confident with your movement as Vayne. If you're playing Vayne correctly with the stealth, you cannot even click on Vayne. She does it so quickly, you know? It's my experience at least against Vayne.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. And
Darius is
happening.
fast away. They're not really getting much out of his Baron.
Okay,
Even with
Nasus
Soul.
this Nasus is fucking trolling. I'm sorry.
Ah, yes, we're gonna 1v1 the Anivia with my magic resistance and Swifties.
Oh my god. Okay, again, I don't want to be mean, but what the fuck was that?
Yeah,
There's no universe where that works.
there is a point where it's.
Okay, Vayne is doing damage, but again, too scared. Garen has no flash. Darius used the pool already. Think about Cat. Comfy is Emerald. That's not fair. He may be elderly, but he's still Emerald. Okay, that's a clean Darius doing nothing actually. And the carry is dead, and they have no damage.
Okay. Galio did not do the best job of peeling, as arguably the best peel character.
Arguably, yes. That pull into wall. Hey, what can we see from Wolfman? Surely Warwick.
Yeah, why did Wolfman not lock in the Wolf?
If he really is a Warwick one-trick, but then the Gallia go in, I do not know. I do know that Nasus is standing in Anivia Ultimate. Okay, if Vayne is your sole point of damage, surely you have to just throw yourself in and just cast your life for the Vayne, whatever the cost. Otherwise, there's no point in picking a support mid, no? At least in pick is really out of place here as well. But if you don't play early game, you want to play for Vayne, you might as well pick like a Sejuani or Maokai for the team fight. Okay, raid boss is dead, but they have no damage. This Vayne is dead. Okay, but he is a Wolfman. Surely that means something.
Maybe he was brought up by a pack of wolves.
May there was a book on it, right? White Fang, I think it was.
Something like that, yeah. I've seen a TV show when I was younger.
Yeah. Okay, but Warwick is like a feast or famine champ. He's either unstoppable or cringe useless. So I
Just
think
some funny little guy.
So I think seeing their options, I think it may be the only option. Since tank did not work, I want to say Nasus is a bruiser. So bruiser did not work. Maybe a full carry will work. The Warwick. Least playable champion team play. Okay, we played it in Div 2 and it worked every time. Our top laner, Gambit, played Warwick. It was very good. Okay, now we're gonna say you was smurfing, blah 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 blah.
You need a champ like that that just clicks forward.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the last option that we have for Wolfman.
I mean, sure,
Unless we
Nest
just do
does that.
tank duty again, and it's just a better tank matchup.
Get him on Shen. Okay, maybe his
Shen was
map
banned, but I think
awareness
it was
will
banned
not be.
by Dusk against Zebrio. Okay, we are struggling a little bit in they steal. What did they steal? And they do not. Lee Sin is one of the best, apart from like Nunu, one of the best stealing objectives champion now. Does he execute on his ability? Or is it execute only on the ulti?
Yeah, I don't think his abilities,
Holy, it was such a huge execute.
but he's fine.
Okay, surely Vayne kill. Never mind. Comboed into wall, unfortunately. Okay, this game seems pretty cooked. Over 10k gold lead again. We're gonna get them next time, guys. Surely it works the third game. He's
Surely.
Vayne popping off. And no, it's close but no cigar, Grace would say. He does not say it for a fact. Yeah, and it's 2-0 for Ashen Kittens. Solid game. Bit less clean than the first one, but a win nonetheless. No action early game, despite... I want to say that Darius is an early game jungler as well, especially with the Ghost. So I'm going to shit talk him as well for being a cringe loser
Yeah,
early
why
game.
Cringe loser.
Okay, let me study the Wolfman again. Season 2025. All champions. We have a Cho'Gath, who's the most played. And we have Malphite. And we have Naafiri. I do not want to see Wolfman on Naafiri. And we have Warwick.
I just want to see him on the Warwick, you know?
Yeah, I want to see a Warwick. I think that's our only option. I feel like if he picks Malphite, he might get counterpicked with like a Silas or something. And that is a completely unplayable matchup. You're subbing jungle game 3. I understand. Okay. Maybe this is their in. With in, Pika out. I see. Okay, guys. I would love to enter the spectator. Pretty please. The booth is very crowded. Thank you.
Oh, cool.
Yeah?
I think I might dip for this game. Is that okay?
Sure. Completely fine.
Yeah.
Thank you for sticking around.
No worries. Hope the last game has action.
Yeah? Thank you.
Wolfman picks Warwick. Yeah. Okay, well, good luck.
Good luck. Bye-bye.
The stream.
Okay, it seems I'm left by myself. Will I say no? I don't... Okay, after these first two games, I'm not tremendously hopeful for game 3. But I'll stay neutral. Hopefully, Dusk can pick themselves up and actually show why they're in playoffs in this game 3. Because right now it's a staggering difference player-wise, especially top lane. I don't know what it can play. I guess the Warwick, because he's the Wolfman, but it's probably going to be a pick for the memes, no? Tank duty, Mando is gone. He could pick Malphite, but he'll just get countered. He doesn't really play... Oh, excuse me. He doesn't really play on any other tanks, from what I'm seeing. And this season, how are they looking this season? Then we have a Yorick. Yorick was banned. Maybe Ambessa? Good all-around champion. Could be flexed. Could be flexed jungle if need be. If they play it, of course. Do they play it? I don't think we play it. Yeah, I don't think this guy plays it. Not one game this season. Not this guy. Wait, what was the jungler? I forget. The jungler is Alfarius. Alfarius. Where is he? Alfarius, Nidalee, Shyvana. Yeah. Shyvana's banned anyway. Not pickable for the next 2 weeks, yeah? They just have to lock in. Have to lock in and actually win their matchup. They're winning matchups. If they're gonna get diffed like in game 1 or 2, just micro wise, then I don't see how they can win the third game, let alone 3 next games to reverse sweep. Granted, if they lose, they're gonna have a second chance in the lower bracket, which looks like this. We have Celestial and Sovereign in here, Leona's chairs waiting, and step-by-step waiting for the losers of these games. Oh, hey. Worst case scenario, if they lose, maybe they'll do some VOD review, get some coaching, and they will win the next match, and they just come back to the winner's bracket just like that. Can happen. Can happen. Hopefully, we can get this draft on the road fairly soon. Actually, give me a second. I'm gonna grab myself a glass of water. That's okay. So I'll be right back. Okay, I have returned. It seems my co-caster is playing Baldur's Gate 3. Can't really blame him. Great game. He's doing an honor run with my friend. Hopefully they can succeed. Or die at the final boss, which is always a possibility. Alright, let me do this one this time. And it seems we're ready for draft. Our draft. You have a Yorick. That is terrible. I hate it. You have a Yorick ban again. Probably an Ahri ban again. On the side of Dusk. Aimed at the Emerald mid laner. What was it? It was a Shen ban, I believe. Or was it Nautilus ban? Yeah, Nautilus ban again. I would say ban out the top laner, since right now I would say that's the biggest issue. Is the Malzahar ban again? Of the side of Ashen Kittens. Xerath? Maybe they want to pick Malzahar first themselves? Malzahar can really play into, well, basically everything. If you rush QSS, you open yourself to just gold inefficiency. They're trying to bait Synergize Dusk into picking Malzahar while having a counter at the ready. Yeah, they just don't care, I guess. They don't care about the Malzahar. Granted, excuse me. They're okay. They're picking what I thought might be necessary. They're going Pantheon support, I want to say. Something extremely aggressive. Granting Caitlyn an aggressive ADC herself. So I'm interested what is that being paired with? Maybe Morgana, maybe Bard. Poppy. Okay. Poppy's a strong pick. Definitely very useful. Could be jungle as well. Could be top lane. Very flexy kind of champion. Diana is 100. Diana could be both jungle and mid. I think it's jungle, but can't really know for sure. Victor, very standard mid laner, classic control mage. Vulnerable to some assassins, but I think he should be fine, seeing how the previous games panned out. Now we're gonna see whether this Diana is jungle or mid. A good flex pick nonetheless. Yeah, it's a Vex mid. I think it's a good matchup for Vex, but I imagine it's gonna be another farm fest, and no mid laner will take any extra unnecessary risks. They could ban out the top laner, but that Poppy could just be top. So they just might waste bans and instead. They're the ones banning Malphite. Misfortune. Oh, excuse me. How we can end this ban phase. Another top laner? Since it's the biggest hurdle right now. Come on, guys. It's not that difficult. Xayah? But Caitlyn is already picked. It's supposed to be something else? I guess they just missed the ban. They're banning Xayah from their ADC, making sure he can play it. There's unless it's something I'm not seeing, and it's like Caitlyn top lane or some stupid shit. But most likely not. We have mid jungle support, ADC, and top last. I would assume they're gonna leave top for last. Yeah. Just leave that R5 for the top laner. Corki Pantheon, very aggressive, high damage early lane. There's this Caitlyn Poppy. Perhaps something that could engage the fight, maybe a Sejuani. Zahen. That could be both top and jungle. Everything should be clear in the next 15 seconds. What's gonna be? It's Tom Kench. Damn, it's really difficult to know who's actually going where. It could be Poppy top, Poppy support, Tom Kench top, Tom Kench support, Poppy jungle, Zahen jungle. And we are seeing the Wolfman on his infamous Warwick. That's what I was saying. They're just letting the one trick pick his champion. Hopefully he can show why he's called the Wolfman. And hopefully no one is going to the bathroom this time. We can just get this show on the road right away. I'm ready when you are, guys. Wait, while that is happening, let me check how is the Division 3, how are the Division playoffs? Okay. Quantum is leading 2-0 against Synergize. Vortex, Celestial 1-1, Celestial 5D 1-1, Kimani 1-0. And here we have 2-0 for Celestial. Okay, I see. And we're waiting for what exactly? I am confused. I'm sorry for the yawning. I just my sleep debt is mounting up again because I went to bed a bit too late the past a few consecutive nights. And I'm not 20 anymore, so it really shows. Guys, please. It's 9 p.m. I have places to be, things to conquer, cities to conquer, I want to say. Going over a game plan. Okay. A few more minutes and I'm gonna join the VC of Baldur's Gate 3. I'll be honest. We have huge comedians in here. Comedic talents, I wanna say. Do Drake? Yeah, well. Sovereign didn't get a single Drake in 2 games. In both games, Ashen got a soul in like 23 minutes in. Alright, I think that's enough. That's enough. The draft should be starting. And then we can enjoy top tier League of Legends content. Would you agree, Aku? I think you would. I want to die. That's not a good thing to type. Fun draft. Yeah, very fun. I'm really hoping that this Warwick could actually do something. I'm gonna jump into lava in Minecraft and Pantheon, Corki. I mean, these lanes are very interesting to watch. In theory. What's actually gonna happen? I don't know. They might just get diffed in on lanes. Maybe except mid. Diana needs to do some plays early on. With that gap closer for QE. Me, I can't play Diana because I always double click my abilities. I just double click the dash and I'm really sad afterwards. This game absolutely doomed after 20 minutes. That is a high likelihood, yes. So we just ended before 20 minutes. Yeah, so you know my pain. I can't unlearn it. I just spam my mouse with these things. When I auto attack, even I spam right click, even though I don't have to. So is it Tahm Kench top? I think it is, right? Tahm Kench top and Poppy support and Zahan jungle. Okay, so it's a very beefy team. They do have Corki for the shred. Not a tremendous amount of CC on the side of Ashen Kittens for the Warwick. Again, Poppy is a really anti-fun champion. Warwick might have a problem with the ulti and the Q afterwards, with the aura that Poppy has. Well, we're gonna have to wait and see.
Not a problem.
Hopefully, Synergize can get the first Drake of the series. Hopefully the first win, because I do want to see more games. I do not know what would Wolfman be able to play after picking Warwick in game 4 and 5. That would be the most important part of these games. I was more a vampire man myself in my youth. Yeah, Caitlyn, wrap it up, guys. Perfect. Now we're gonna wait 4 minutes. Technically, yes, like technically Warwick counters Tahm Kench. I mean, again, Warwick is, I would say, is hard to play. So you need to properly operate at low HP and bait the opponents into all-inning you when you heal for full HP with the Q and ultimate. Yeah. Me, I'm sorry, but for now, I'll have zero expectation from the Wolfman. I'm just hoping he has that name for a reason. So again, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Maybe his Warwick is at a platinum level, while his other champions are bronze still. Could be. I did ask for the pick. I think is their only shot. They tried the tank. They tried the bruiser. Now it's all left is a carry. A Warwick. Maybe he's just a carry player. Who knows? I would need to... Nah, he wouldn't have to be. Oh, he would have to be Grandmaster. Nah, I don't think so. I think Warwick is pretty good this game. If he's good at it. Granted. And he has to win lane. They need a strong showing in the split pushing department this game. Because they have Tahm Kench and Victor, two very strong split pushers. Red side comp. Yeah, it's very all-in-y. It's a lot of damage. So again, they have to... The game plan here is the same as it was in... was it game 1? No, it was game 2. Yeah, they had to just diff the enemies, right? In all of these comps, the game plan is to just diff the enemy player. Which at this level just works, right? Short range. Yeah, true. Yep. Yeah, they have no peel actually. It's all just going in. We don't peel anyone. We just kill the enemy before he kills us. That's the game plan. Messi, I mean, it's very strong. Like Caitlyn just controls the lane, ball lane. Tom Kench, a very strong split pusher, can save someone from an all-in from Diana and Vex if need be with the ultimate. Zahan just heals for a shit ton and tanks everything. And Victor is just one of the most standard control mages out there, yeah. What I fear was gonna happen is that they're gonna diff red team anyway in the solo matchups, and red team is not gonna be able to play with their aggressive champions. Yeah, they are solo strong, but in this tournament, comps like that tend to work, assuming you have good players individually. So the champions don't necessarily work as a full-on team, but they just diff the enemy player, so it's fine because they're ahead. They have the wall difference, yeah. So it doesn't matter that their comp doesn't really make sense. This comp makes more sense. But it is harder to play early on, except for bot lane. And maybe the Pantheon and Corki, very early game heavy champs. With the Pantheon going all in with the full damage, maybe they can get some early advantage versus Caitlyn and Poppy. But Poppy will just pop the aura, and Pantheon will not be able to advance. Poppy holds the entire team comp. Yeah, I think that support was playing pretty well the entire series. So maybe he has it in him. He has it in him to show up for his team. And okay, we're in live game. Control Shift Z. It seems Diana's pathing bot lane and Zahan is pathing top. Okay, and both top laners stop taking TP. I love seeing that. Going full aggro. Mid lane, nothing should really be happening, seeing these past few matches. And Poppy starting off strong with the engage on the Pantheon. Excuse me, that was a very loud sneeze. I think Vex should have the edge once she gets items. But I think Comfy is just a better player. And these trades are a bit obnoxious. But Warwick will surely just heal it all up. Let me look at this top matchup really quick. What was it? Let's do Tom Kench POV for a sec. Nothing happening on the map anyway. Okay. The lane was pushed in. The Warwick is about to get ganked by Zahan. Very close. He is a blue buff. Surely he will just recall before Zahan shows, yeah? There's no Diana to bail him out. Could invading kill Zahan? I don't think kill. But yeah, a lot of Warwicks tend to invade the enemy jungler very early on. That's a terrible E. Discourages Tom from advancing. He's gonna kill Zahan with the big slow push. Yeah, perhaps. I think his confidence may not be at the highest level after these first two games. And invading this early does require huge balls, yeah. This is not looking good. The Warwick is running and scared. This is not looking good. Alright, let me go back to the directed camera really quick. Not much happening top anyway. It has been pushed. Bot lane, Corki's winning in CS. They were forced out due to Diana invading. Not plat level Warwick yet? I don't think so. Warwick can't really be scared of anything. Because then the champion doesn't really work. I don't think this was ever a death for the Vex, so the flash was completely unnecessary. Victor was low on mana, doesn't have ultimate, can't really blow the Vex up. I still believe in the Wolfman. Maybe he can do great things. We will see, we will see. Again, not much action kill-wise in the first minutes. What's your rank? Yeah, let me quickly update that. Give me 1 second. The score is 0-2, unfortunately. For the future matches, I'll just have it displayed on the screen, but for now, I'm just updating the title, yeah? Yeah, it's 0-2. Done. And back to the game. Yeah, unfortunately, it's 0-2. They got, the game was a bit of a stomp after I want to say 15-20 minutes. Similarly to game 1. Wolfman picked up his one-trick champion, so I've been told. So hopefully he can do great things. Early game, not the greatest. He's even in CS. Well, he's supposed to be hard winning. Haven't played solo in a while. I'll see. It doesn't take that many games to be eligible to play in VL. You could play in Split 2 if you want. No problem. Assuming you're not like master, you should be able to play in VL. Okay, very adamant on killing this Pantheon. Poke landing. No time of work. Fund me into playing? No, I'm sorry, bro. I do not have that kind of money to fund anyone. I struggle to fund my family, you know? And it seems to be a solo kill for the Comfy. Very well played. Surely you can manage like two games a day, no? Unless it's that bad with the time management. Maybe you have shifts or something. I don't know. That's the issue. I understand. Which lane do you play? If you do play. Okay, gold's still dead even. First Drake actually went towards Synergize Dawn at Dusk, sorry. Jungle top. Comfy, yeah. His Victor was pretty clean. I just play jungle. Yeah, I don't really play much else these days. And I have to all mute in half of my games because I just can't endure the flame. Everything is the jungler's fault. Everything is the jungler's fault, of course. What's the game plan, guys? Mid dead. We are leading in CS bot lane. So that aggressiveness is kind of panning out with the Pantheon. Sure. For now, I'll stick around. We have the grubs being started. Diana is here though. The Zahen, I think that Diana is in no man's land. Okay, the Warwick going in, really showing, and is he dead? Good flash. Melee Vex ult. It's okay though. And Going really deep for that kill. And this could be a comfy staying alive despite the odds. That was winnable. These deaths are a bit comical, I have to say. Okay. Who gets the grubs? There's the question. Zahan will just run straight back to the grubs. Yeah, this is the clusterfuck they wanted. I think this is the environment they thrive in. I'll be honest. So the Corki is like perfect with shit flying in the entire screen. Okay, Diana is trying to sneak the grubs. And she does not have flash. She got one. Thankfully, she dodges the tongue lash. Go div 1. People don't really like playing with me, I think. Because I don't play the normal junglers. Like, I don't play Jarvan, I don't play Wukong, I just hate these champions. I play a lot of carries. What junglers do you play? I play... I used to be a one-trick fiddlestick, but since last year, I expanded into some other champions, of course. Your jungler played Kassadin. Warwick, Kha'Zix, Master Yi, Viego. Wait, let me quickly alt-tab. Evelyn, Hecarim, Karthus, Teemo, Mordekaiser, Malphite, Nocturne, Jax, Kindred, Ivern, Olaf, Zinzal, Trundle, Shyvana, Sejuani. I only play like one true tank, so Sejuani. No, Fiddlesticks is such a fun champion, but since I've already played so many games with him, I try not to pick him too many times, since I'm not really learning anything new. I'm trying to expand, yeah. And again, I have huge ranked anxiety. So right now I'm like playing on 5 accounts at once and trying to get Emerald on every account so that I'm forced to play on main. Okay, now Warwick, not the greatest in the 1v1 department. Safe to say, he's getting very diffed again. And if he gets hit by... I think he's dead. Okay, clean. I think he's still gonna get killed on the tower. Oh, never mind, he healed up. Alright. Death averted. That is the second Drake being started by Ashen Kittens. And... okay, I think Zahen is gonna die. Okay. And I don't think that ulti was necessary. I think they would have died anyway. But... trying to be safe. They're safe than sorry. That Victor is getting dangerously fed. Yeah, it is what it is, Mini. Like in a lot of these scenarios, when you're like 10 HP versus 10 HP, you have to be very fast with your decision making, and that's just the rank difference usually. Like knowing your limit, and on top lane, it's especially important to know your limits as a champion and all the matchups. If you don't, then you're just gonna die 1v1. And once you start dying 1v1 top lane, there is very little room to actually come back. I feel like it's different in other lanes and roles. I think she did. It's okay though. We try. We learn and try again. I do like this support more on something more aggressive. The Alistar was absolutely atrocious. Flashing, queuing air. Flashing, failing the combo. It was a bit rough to watch, but... Hey, anyone can have a bad game. That happens. Yeah, Alistar pushing Kayn into ADC. It happens, you know? Anyone can have a bad game. On this Pantheon, I think he's doing pretty well. Maybe this is his more natural calling. Was cursed. I still believe in the Wolfman. I think he can pop off in teamfights. 1v1, maybe not, based on what I've seen. Unless he starts popping off when he completes Blade Ruin King. That's a huge power spike for Warwick. What's my main OPGG? My name is Solid Snake NA. #EOS. The NA comes from me playing on the NA server for the first 2 seasons. I just left it at the end, the NA thing. And yeah, Warwick just dies with barrier and flash up. Very unfortunate. I don't really play many games my main though, so I would have to send my multi OPGG. Okay. Wait, let me actually just do that really quick. Swap to webcam for a second. Copy. Just give me a sec. Where is it? Channel. And let me paste it here. Give me a sec. I listened to myself. And there you go. Okay, nothing was missed, it seems. Herald is being started. And gonna fall to the side of Ashen Kittens. There's more gold, more turrets for this Victor. He could just spawn it and ride it mid, to be honest, just for the gold. I mean, on main, I just got Emerald to stop playing, I'll be honest. So, I never actually tried to climb higher. I just stopped playing solo queue after reaching Emerald Elo. Because I get tilted very easily and I have to full mute. I still try to enjoy this game as much as it is possible. Okay, this Corki is getting online, has the Triforce. I think it is actually winnable for the side of Synergize. They have the Unga Bunga comp, which kind of works. Okay, Warwick may be cooked. Yeah, has the ult out. Yeah, that's just a player difference. Okay, nice, nice. Very well played. Very well played. I think she's dead, but gets a triple kill for a trouble. So it is a 4v5 game, seeing this Warwick. Okay, autoing the tower, but still kills them, you know? And... wait, what is Comfy doing? Comfy is just insane, giving the shutdown to the side of Corki. And they're gonna just start Drake. So, it's a very kind donation on the side of the Victor. And steal is not possible. Maybe this is the one. Birthday donation. He just smelled blood. He was cosplaying Warwick for a second. Thanks next for the postal service. Okay, that is a little bit mean. I'm gonna call them mods. Diana 105. We're losing. Well, once that Tom completes Riftmaker or Dusk and Dawn, I'm not sure what is he building exactly, but then the Warwick will be giga useless. Even more than he is right now. Yeah, Dusk and Dawn, and he's cooked. Is he gonna 1v1 this Diana? She's doing no damage to him. Once that happens to me, once people start roaming into my jungle while being fed, you can't really play the game. You're never gonna see your jungle again. It's gonna be perma-warded, and they're gonna take your camps on respawn. Yeah, Warwick is bot lane. You can't really lane into Tom. It's like the same thing over and over again. That the top laner gets too ahead and no one can stop him in the side lane. Because he's playing these strong split pushers. Maybe he's a nice guy. Maybe that's his upside as a player. The sound effects are clean though on the skin. And almost finishing second item, Leandries. I think that Corki can cook this game. That's the upside, yeah? Yo, that Victor ult with the Zahen ult, that's gonna be really scary. Standing in it. They are. I mean, they've been doing pretty well in all games, I want to say. Maybe except, okay, game 2, they were doing fine. Game 1 was a bit awful on everyone. Okay, don't take it. Don't take the Lee Sin Q. Right, when is the next Drake spawning? The 4th one. 2 minutes. That's probably when a next big team fight will happen. Have to dodge that one or you're dead. Never mind. Flash for Ghost. Sorry. Alright, Muramana completed for Corki. I believe the next step is Shojin or IE. I'm not sure. The faster you are, the faster... Yeah, true. If Fiddlestick's Fear is OP, I will not deny that. That's why I love playing the champion. We just win 4v4. I'm still trying to analyze it now. I think Synergize can still do something this game. You can send your OPGG in here if you want, and I'll take a gander. Have a gander. Sorry. See, Warwick is building Titanic second. Sundi. Alright, seems team fight may be happening, so hold that thought. I think Diana is very dead. No. Alright. And... Holy shit. Okay, that Tom Kent is just destroying everyone. Yeah, this game looks pretty cooked, guys. Alright, it's time to... Can they redeem OPGG check? I do not have the technology yet, but I will implement it. And again, I don't want to be exactly a League streamer, so I just cast League games. I'm not gonna be playing League on stream. All right, let me check what are you cooking?
Excellent!
Thank you. Thank you, Ken. Cure my mental? It will most certainly not cure my mental. Let me pause this. Let me see. Emerald 1. Hard stuck, are we? Okay, you were not lying. You haven't played this game for a bit long. You just play Arena. Arena player. Weak. Very weak. Check champions? Sure. 2025. 24? Okay, that was very long ago. A Volibear, Viego, Fiddlestick. Okay. Volibear, Viego, Fiddlesticks. Solid. Right, back to the game. 2 weeks illness free. Yeah, I'll take a look at it, Cat, in a second. Right. Second Drake going to the side of Ashen Kittens. I think they might have got this game back. It is almost 5k gold lead at 24 minutes in. Despite Vex and Corki playing pretty well, the top difference may be a bit too much. Let's see, look at gold lead. Yeah, it's 2k for top lane, 2k for jungle, and 1k for mid lane. And Corki is very, very dead. This could be a Baron. I think they'll have the balls and start it, because there is no way in hell they can ever contest it. Maybe a miraculous steal from... No, Diana is not even trying it. This game looks like a done deal. But I'll remain hopeful for a game 4. Okay, we're doing a small base race. I think you're very dead. That flash will not save you. This is a rough watch for sure. But if they lose, they're facing step by step. I'm gonna have to check their players, whether they're better or worse than Synergize and Ashen Kittens. Yeah, as I said, maybe they'll learn their lesson from this series, get some coaching, do some VOD review, and clean dodge on the Diana ult. Still dead though. Ultimately, might be worth because they used a lot to kill this Victor. It's a huge portion of it's a huge portion of wave clear gone. Off-screen Warwick ult just caught me off guard. Sorry. It's like the Warwick meme, like the oh. When you miss the Warwick ult. 6 peg, yeah, exactly. You know what I mean. I'm glad you both know what I'm talking about. Okay. So far, when I'm comparing two teams, Synergize Dawn from Div 3 and Dusk, Dawn is definitely more interesting. I'm not gonna say better or worse because it is unfair to compare Div 3 to Div 4, knowing the rank difference of players. I just think Dawn is more inclined to actually make meaningful decisions and play to their strengths, if they do have the strength. Last game they had the Vayne, they had all the eggs in one basket, and the eggs were just falling out and crashing. So, like, Vayne was just sitting, doing nothing, just punching air. So I'm not too confident they're gonna do well in the lower bracket, but hey, again, maybe they have a coach and they're actually come up with something useful for the next series. TikTok ruined us all. I actually haven't watched TikTok for a long while. I've been just watching reels. Okay, Comfy is trying very hard to accept this PayPal purchase, this PayPal transfer, but they're winning without him. I don't know about the Pantheon ult. Holy that. Corki may have 3 items, but a Caitlyn is still a Caitlyn, and she'll always outdamage him, I'm afraid. Corki, notoriously short range. 10k gold lead, it seems. Yeah, it just like jungle is had by 4k gold. It is a massacre. Normally I'd do an interview after the game, but I'm too tired, guys. I cannot. I'm sorry. So nothing like overly interesting. I would like interview Wolfman, but I kind of feel bad. Sent Kittens to MSI. True. They have a good name, Ashen Kittens. Warwick biting the dust yet again. Has 3 assists though. Okay, but like in this scenario, there's like 0% chance he can ever 1v1 this Tom Kench with the Dusk and Dawn. He has 10 Dark Seal as well. Probably should buy Magi's at this point. Warwick with the flank arena. Okay, I hate that blue team is just pushing nothing. The inhib is down. There's a turret bot lane, a turret mid lane. There's nothing to get mid lane. It's just sitting there doing nothing. There's a wave bot lane. Might as well push it. Vex rematching, yeah. At this point, probably. Maybe a random Baron steal? Who knows? Oh, excuse me. Right, that's a Tom flank. Flashing for the Pantheon. Not sure that's turbo worth, but a kill is a kill. Okay, are we really trying to bash our head against the wall at this destroyed inhib? It seems blue team doesn't know how to close out game. This game could have been over at least like 5 minutes ago. It is my fault on jungle, true. It is always my fault, even when I'm not on the screen. But when I'm not playing, it is still the jungler's fault. Granted, sometimes it is my fault when I play something as useless as Shyvana, but that champion is so fun to play after the rework, I just have to pick it every time I see it. Fiddle Fear, yeah. It is global. It is global. It transcends games. I ulted him from my screen, actually. And Fiddle was so crazy in like the first seasons. The ultimate was doing like 3,000 damage base or something like that. Okay, guys, can we please close out this game? You're 10,000 gold ahead. There's no way in hell I can lose a team fight. There's no one is pushing top lane. Or they're just stacking for Drake, which is like fine. Yeah, I guess they are. This okay, it's fine, fine. Yeah, Tom has TP. There's like no reason for him to just sit around here doing nothing. He is doing air. While Vex is pushing top lane. We are running for the Warwick. His ult's out. And they're just losing gold for no reason again. Can they, yeah, of course they can. Of course they can. We can just kick someone and add it back in. There is a rule. If you leave two teams in the middle of the split, you have to... you can't play the next series with a new team. And if you do it 3 times, then you cannot play all together in this split with this team. I believe there was a play. And it seems the game is over, finally. Yeah, no, in Div 2, one team kicked their jungler and the other team kicked their top laner. They're looking for replacements. Well played to the side of Ashen Kittens. It was a pretty big stomp in 3 games, I'll be honest, after like 15-20 minutes. The top diff was too big. It was too big. Let's look at the standings really quick before we close out. Division 3 playoffs. Yeah, Vortex leading 2-0. Quantum, unfortunately, won 3-0 against the sister team of Dusk, Synergize. And these games are still going on. And then Div 4, we have Ashen Kittens 3-0, Celestial probably 3-0 Sovereign. That means Ashen are advancing to round 2. And Synergize is going to play against Step by Step. Who plays for Step by Step? I don't know. I haven't been tracking Div 4, but maybe I should start. Yeah. So, good job, Kittens. Well played. Sadly, it was not a 5-game series. No reverse sweep happening like I did in Div 2. In the finals, it is what it is. I'll see you guys on Thursday. I'll be casting Twin Koi against Twin Long Eel. And because they are very, very dear to me. I still keep them close to my heart even though I don't play for them anymore. So yeah, hopefully you're gonna stick around and see you guys on Thursday. Bye bye.